Hello, I'm Bernie, and a very warm welcome to this intuitive chat about the month of November. If this message or a few words within this message or chat resonates with you, I feel it is for you or maybe for someone you know. And if these messages resonate with you, you might like to like or comment or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And if you have, thank you very much. To start this chat, here are 6 points that summarize the energy and prompts for November. Number 1, introspection, which can also be seen as self-reflection and contemplation. Number 2, truth. Number 3, trust. Number 4, gratitude. Number 5, rest and recharge. Number 6, spiritual presence. So, point number 1. This month can be a really good time for introspection, self-reflection, and contemplation. It is not about ruminating or going over and over something. It is about reflecting to put things into perspective, to gain clarity. Self-reflection this month can also reveal a truth or a more transparent understanding about what needs to be seen or attended to, possibly what's been hidden or maybe even avoided. It can be a month to take off the rose-tinted glasses. It is important to approach self-reflection or self-inquiry with self-compassion and patience, as this helps foster a more open and non-judgmental space for self-inquiry or self-discussion. This month, self-reflection can help you reconcile something within yourself or come to more of a sense of peace within yourself, maybe through self-acceptance or self-compassion rather than judgment. Or a reconciling can also be achieved by finding the lesson in a situation, which can appear through introspection. Introspection can help us go in search of the reason or purpose for something, a situation or a challenge or an uncomfortability or a resistance or a feeling of stuckness, rather than focusing on whether it be the pain or the uncomfortability or the stuckness, the resistance, the obstacle. This open sort of inner dialogue, honest inner dialogue with self, can bring a sense of more understanding and peace to the situation. It might be reconciling with something or someone, and you do not have to physically, of course, reconcile with someone. It may come to a more inner sense of peace or closure related to the connection. Ways to practice introspection can be through non-judgmental journaling, through creativity or walk and talk, also through meditation. Also through gentle movement practices, whether you combine that with music, which could be Tai Chi, it could be yoga, it could be particularly yin yoga, or it could be even slow Pilates. For some, introspection can feel like they're going deeper, maybe further than previously. It's like for some, they're having a big spring clean rather than just a weekly sweep or tidy up. To help foster 30 days of introspection, I have relaunched my Patreon page this month, and it will continue into 2026. If you would like to join for the month of November, the link is in the description box below. I rested my page for a few months, but have now refreshed, renamed, and relaunched my page, and it's now called Inner Compass, which is an online platform to access my content 24/7. And it's very much intuitive based. Each month there will be a different theme to help you connect with your intuition, to deepen your intuition. It will include such topics as introspection, which is the topic for November. Also intuitive journaling, intuitive insight, how to connect with your intuition, dream journalism, dream symbolism, spirit guides, animal spirit guides, meditation for insight, and more. The topic, as I've said, for November is introspection, and I will be offering 30 days of journal prompts to help with self-reflection for insight, as well as offering some simple tips and tools to help with the practice of journaling. Each week there will also be a recorded meditation and short chat for the week. More about Inner Compass in another chat. So if you would like to join for the month of November, and you can opt in and opt out on a monthly basis if you so choose, the link, as I've said, is in the description box below. Back to the intuitive chat for November. So the point number 1 was introspection. Point number 2, truth. And truth, of course, ties in very much so with introspection, being open to the truth about maybe a perception about something or someone or about a situation. This month is not a month to practice avoidance, especially so that we are in Scorpio season. So very much so, November is a month where the truth needs the light. The truth needs the light. And practicing self-reflection, introspection, with courage and self-compassion, and through journaling, can help to reveal, can be truth that's been hidden. And this can foster more understanding and healing. Point number 3 for November is trust. Trust what comes up. Trust the setbacks, particularly, as I'll mention a little bit later, that we do have Mercury retrograde from the 9th to the 29th. So trust the process, trust the change, trust the delays, even when it feels uncomfortable. And again, compassionate self-reflection can help you to trust the change that might be coming. It may give you some insight as to why change is upon you or ways of handling the change. Point number 3 is gratitude. November is a significant month for practicing gratitude as we near the end of the year. It's like November can be, and December is more, they're months where they seem to absorb the energy of gratitude even more so. So the effectiveness of practicing daily gratitude can be really quite powerful in November and December. A suggestion can be to commit to a daily mindful gratitude practice, again through journaling or self-reflection. Also, you might like to, as I've suggested to a couple of clients this week, commit to taking a photo each day for the 30 days of November of something that you are grateful for. And at the end of the month, look back on those 30 images and ask yourself, is there a theme or a message that is seen sort of coming through the images that you have captured? Point number 5, rest and recharge. And this is also connected to introspection, because to practice introspection and self-reflection, we need to come into a place of stillness. So rest and recharge, particularly from the 9th to the 29th, around that Mercury retrograde time. And especially as we approach the closing out of the year, prioritizing more rest and recharge time can help you to feel more grounded and more resilient. And as that message came through, I felt a sigh, or I heard a sigh and felt like a relief, as if someone had acknowledged the benefit of having rested and recharged. And maybe you might not have been aware of how much you really needed to rest and recharge until you did rest and recharge. Point number 6, spiritual presence. For this message for November, I saw an image of someone sitting and watching leaves fall. They felt relaxed, they felt comfortable. Time was not important. There was a sense of timelessness. So therefore, practicing mindfulness, being very present in the moment, and watching each leaf fall one by one. So spiritual presence can be expressed particularly through the month of November through mindful observation and other mindfulness practices such as creativity, mindful walking, mindful movement, which I've already mentioned, and of course, always through meditation. And spiritual presence really ties in with inner compass and the theme on my Patreon page for this coming month, the month of November, of introspection. Particularly because each week there's a recorded meditation to help you come into stillness and to go within and to connect with your intuition and your inner guidance, your inner compass. So the 6 points for November are introspection or self-reflection, trust, truth, gratitude, rest and recharge, and spiritual presence. And these all can help to prep you for the new ahead, if that resonates with you. Is one door opening or one door closing and another opening? Or has that already happened for you? Or it hasn't happened, but it's on your agenda, or it's approaching. You know that it's going to happen. It also may be these 6 points can help you to prep for the year ahead, or a new chapter, new path, or new space. And that may be new space within. Also for the month of November, and I've touched on this already, from the 9th to the 29th, we have Mercury retrograde, which is, yes, always a time to go over something, to redo, reassess, reconsider. And often to help facilitate that, delays can come in, or miscommunications, or needing to do something again. So double check communications, double check appointments, double check whether it be emails or text messages. Introspection can really help with this Mercury retrograde time, because it might be prompting you to review a misunderstanding or review what is not flowing. So if a misunderstanding does arise during Mercury retrograde from the 9th to the 29th, or maybe a few days either side of that as well, into early December, for the first week of December, if there's a misunderstanding or if there's a resistance or an obstacle, introspection can really help to identify the reason why, so that the reason why does not continue with you into December and into, of course, 2026. If you would like some more, whether it be guidance or a personal session with me around anything that I have already mentioned, please reach out to me. That's just come to me then. It's like just saw someone putting their hand up wanting to, how can I connect? So I've just thrown that in. So as well as the Mercury retrograde from the 9th to the 29th, on the 5th of November, we have a full moon in Taurus. And this can bring to light our values and, again, truth around our values. Do they support us? Are they supporting a change or the change, or our goals, or the direction that you are headed in or would like to head towards? And for a few days either side of this full moon is a good, really, really good time. It's like really, really, no, really, really, really good time to review so as to define your values, especially regarding goals, direction, change, something new. It's almost like a rebirth for some. And self-reflection can help to identify, as I've said, any obstacles or resistance to potentially this rebirth. Use this full moon to help clear away any resistance, particularly maybe around fear, to see if that resonates with you. And I did hear three words when I've said that: the underworld, which can hint at what has been hidden, what has been out of sight, which can be fear, what we avoid. Journaling and meditation, of course, can help to clear the resistance. So again, back to inner compass and introspection for the month of November. Around the full moon, you may also feel more emotional or more sensitive or aware of your insecurities. So it can be bringing a light, bringing truth to your emotions, sensitivity, insecurities. And for some, it may bring to light or heighten or deepen feelings of regret or grief, loss, feeling a sense of having been let down as well. Heavy emotions arise for can be cleansing or more compassion so that we can be more at peace with them. On the 19th, we also have a new moon in Scorpio. And as it is also Scorpio season, and the energy of this new moon will continue for 4 weeks. From the 19th, it can be a time for truth. It can bring in change or a new start, or can bring up the need to feel more comfortable or to come to peace with something which might feel quite new. This may feel quite liberating for some. It can bring emotional healing or a reconciliation, and this can be with yourself. So the new moon in Scorpio can bring up truth. I did say that, but it's coming back again. Bring up truth, bring up more truth or a deeper truth or an expanded truth about a change or a new start that you may be needing or ready for or wishing to bring in. So I hope that all makes sense. Please reach out to me if you would like some more clarity or guidance or a personal session with me, of course, for insight, intuitive insight, or support with a challenge. And again, if you would like to join me for the month of November on my Patreon page, Inner Compass, the link is in the description box below. Thank you very much, and blessings for the month of November. Just one last comment. There are a few that have been going through it for the last 3 months, going through it. The last 3 months, the last 6 weeks, going through it. So sending you blessings. You know who you are. Sending you blessings, sending you love, sending you blessings. You have been going through it. Sending you blessings. Thank you, and have a wonderful November. Bye.